Well, good day, everyone. My name is Doug Walker, the Communications Coordinator here at the YMCA. And one thing we take extremely seriously is the safety of our patrons here, especially around the natatorium, and especially when it comes to children. And that's why we have a very special program in place here at the YMCA to make sure that children stay safe when they are swimming in our indoor and outdoor pools. Joining me now to talk about that is Gabby LeBoy, who is the aquatics coordinator here at the YMCA. Talked about this program. What is it?
It is a nationwide program. We all do a swim test in order to ensure that we know what level, what skills the children possess. Do they get a red band if they can't swim? That alerts our lifeguards to be a little more watchful of this particular child.
So any child of a member who comes in and wants to use the natatorium, they have to go through this swim test. So it gives lifeguards, it gives you, it gives parents and the children peace of mind.
Absolutely.
Okay, now we're going to actually do a swim test here to give folks watching us now on Facebook an idea of exactly what happens. Gabby, come on over here and introduce us to our subjects right here. One is your son, is that correct?
That is correct. This is Tristan.
Hello, Tristan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. And this is Gabby. Who's this?
This is Miss Kara Foster, one of our guards and swim instructors.
And I know Kara very well because she's also a lifeguard out on Ship Island. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, take us through the swim test that any child coming to the Y would have to do, Kara.
So first he's going to go to the wall right there, and then he's going to, you're going to video it while he does it? All right, yeah, go ahead. I'll walk you through it while you do it. All right, he's going to submerge his head completely under the water. You can see as he blows bubbles out. Now he's going to swim front crawl from this end down to that end. Once he gets down to that end, he's going to do a 60-second treading water. And then he's going to swim to the edge and climb out of the pool.
All right, let's walk down here and watch his progress. He's doing an overhand crawl. And how long is the pool?
25 yards.
And that's the requirement, a 25-yard swim.
Yes, sir. For the inside and outdoor pool.
Now we're passing the lifeguard stand right now. He's keeping a close eye on things. Now he's made his 25 yards. Now what's the next part of the test?
It's going to be a 60-second tread. I'm going to watch the clock right there.
Now he's in about 5.5 feet of water right now, so if he were to stand, it would be over his head, so he actually has to tread water. Now, Kara, when you're giving this test, what are you looking for? What kind of skills are you looking for? What kind of activity are you looking for from the people who are being tested?
We're looking for the capability to get from one end to the other for the sake of if a swimmer possibly gets tired, because our camps come in and they spend an hour to 2 hours here at a time, and eventually kids will start to get tired. So we want to lower the risk of kids getting too tired and not reaching out for help. So that's the purpose of this test. That and families that come in sometimes will stay here for 3 to 4 hours even, and their own kids will start to get tired.
And one thing we want to stress is every child takes this test to find out what their level of skill is.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now he has gone to the side, he is getting out. So now what would you say to him? What would his level of quality swimming be as far as what you're looking for?
He's got a really good level of quality of swimming. So we would probably give him a green wristband, which means that he could swim in any depth or any spot in the pool.
Now, what are the other wristbands and what do they mean?
So the red wristband means that they need a life jacket and they need to stay in the shallow end unless accompanied by an adult in the deep end. Right? Is that right?
And
Okay.
so, what kind of peace of mind does this bring the lifeguards, seeing these bands, seeing their skill level? I guess it gives you an extra layer of protection.
Yes, sir.
All right, and this is Tristan again. Tristan, why don't you do me a favor? Jump on in and swim again for me all the way down to the other end. Tristan's done a great job. As you can see, he's a proficient swimmer. Always under the watchful eye of the lifeguards, though. No matter what their level of skill is, we have lifeguards to make sure that every child stays safe all the time, every day that they visit our natatorium. So now, Gabby, tell me about the parents themselves. I mean, knowing that their children are safe, knowing that they've taken a test, how do the parents react to this?
They feel safer. They know that if their child is wearing a red wristband or a yellow wristband, the lifeguard will have a closer eye on them, making sure they're completely safe.
Hi, Gabby LeBoy, the aquatics coordinator here at the Y. Thank you very much for joining us. And Kara, thank you for taking us through the test. And Tristan, thank you for being the subject. You did a great job. And once again, we want to stress that every child who swims in our natatorium here at the YMCA has to pass the test, has to have some level of skill, because above and beyond anything else, we want to make sure that every person who jumps in our swimming pools, indoors and out, will stay safe at all times. Thanks for watching us on Facebook Live, and we appreciate it. And you guys take care of yourself, and we'll see you again soon in the very near future.